Hey guys, I'm Shark from Team Burst again, and today I'm gonna do a deck profile of Vanguard Gear Chronicle set. I do it really early. I test played this deck for a while now. This is the best way I can make. Before I do anything, because this just in early practice. In my opinion, this deck is not as good as people are saying. I could be wrong. It could be what I did with Murakumo last time, where I thought it was just but then it turned out to be really good. It could be the same thing. This deck could be really good, but for right now. By the way, this is like today, like tomorrow after release. I don't know if I'm gonna do a deck profile again for standard, but a premium is probably 100%. It's up to when I get the stuff. I do it in. This will be a deck preview. So let's get started, shall we? So first of all, I run 4 copy of Lost Legend because shit. Okay. You gotta be kidding me. What the? Tabletop? Okay. His skill is act on Van. You discard any amount of card until it equal to grade 3. Search the deck for a grade 4. Write it at stand, and then at the end of the turn, retire the grade 4. Choose a grade 3 from the soul. Put it right as right and at Vanguard at rest. And yeah, second skill is when road counterblast 2 and draw and draw a card. Funny thing actually, I never thought that I would use the counterblast 2 skill, but when I test play it, I use it all the time. So yeah, because this deck doesn't use counterblast at all. I mean, you could run the gun vessel. I'll talk about that later. Of course you're gonna run this as 4 because he's amazing. I have no idea why the build in tabletop is tabletop. Yeah, life is tough. Next we're gonna go to our most important grade 4, Mystery Freeze Dragon. Mystery Freeze Dragon skill is when placed, activate Aura Effect. So Aura Effect. A lot of people is confused about the ruling of this card, but yeah, it said so it activates immediately. So the last skill in premium, let's say you strike into something else, you can still discard your whole hand and then go for next turn. The same thing happened with Gise. I still don't know if that is the best build. The 3 turn, it's bad. I'll just tell you right now, it's bad. If anyone is trying to convince me that 3 extra turn premium, Gear Chronicle is cancer. No, you discard your whole hand. So the combo work like this: you run into a mystery, then next turn you get an extra turn. You strike into heritage, but then you need to think that you need to draw grade 3. A better combo is to ride into mystery, strike into Gise, and discard your whole hand, get an extra turn, you do 5 damage. Okay, you can either go for deal 5 damage for free or try to pressure your opponent in that 3 turn. And the 3 turn is not confirmed to win, but the 5 damage, it's not confirmed, but it deal 5 damage. So yeah, I'm not gonna deal with this anymore because I think a lot of people is finally realizing that 3 turn is not gonna be a thing. But yeah, let's talk about standard first. If there is 3 or more grade in the bind zone, this gets +1 drive. If there is 7 or more, +1 crit. If there are 13 or more, plus 10,000 power to 6 unit. And if there are 19 or more, you discard your whole hand and get an extra turn. First off, the extra turn it didn't come out as people thought, because all of my I haven't test played with this deck a lot. I have test played maybe around 6 or 7 times and remove some card. Normally I for some weird reason I never go into IDLS, but yeah, I go into once. I only managed to activate the skill one time, and the extra turn just helped me attack a little bit. But normally I just use plus 10k to 6 unit. Normally it's just my go-to stride, because if I go for idealize and I don't have 11 or more grade, it doesn't really worth it. Just put a card to the bottom, I guess it's okay. But then I go for mystery, I get the card I discarded, because if I discarded one card, I get plus 1 drive, so I got all that card back. So basically I blast the dark at that point. And you can tell us to draw a card with this skill, which actually really useful. I never thought I would say Counterblast to draw a card is useful. Because this deck doesn't use Counterblast at all, except that card. Next is Idealize, which when it's placed, activate all effect. One or more, your opponent put one of their rear guard to the bottom. If it is 5 or more, you call the top card of the deck. And if it is 11 or more, choose 2 cards from the rear guard drop zone. Call it to rear guard, and they get 5 and 3 unit. Your unit gain 5k. I mean, if you manage to pull 3 of those off, I mean, you can go for him, I guess. I still say mystery is a more better stride, because you can just call your 6 unit and then stride and go for 10k. I mean, if you have like 12th grade or 11th grade, Idealize probably gonna be a little bit better, but I don't use Idealize that much. I mostly use him because if I get him early game, I can bind him with Lost Break skill. And I can also bind him if I discard it for Lost Legend, and then bind it with Lippet. So yeah. Next, I run Lost Break Dragon as a full off. When placed from hand, you bind a card in your hand and draw a card. I will say right here, that's the only useful. I mean, it's okay. It could have been better for a double R. So continue on R, it gained 3k if I have a card in the bind zone. The first skill is really useful for in the early game when you need to filter your hand. You bind a grade 4, blah, blah. That's why you're almost certain to use the plus 3 grade, because at least you will probably be binding 3 grade before that. Next is Lippet. I run 4 copy of her, because normally your drop zone to fill a card. You have a lot of way to fill your drop zone, to be fair. When placed from hand, bind a card from the drop zone, gain 3k. Solid. Next, this is the controversial spot. You could either run her, or you could run where is that? Ah, fuck, they didn't run it anymore. Whatever. It's Gun Bezel Dragon, which kind of last one, it gained 5k for each of your Vanguard grade. It's okay, but with, like I said, Mystery Fierce plus 10k to 16 is already pressure enough, so I don't think that's it. And making your opponent count guard with grade 1 or higher, if you manage to stack a lot of power on it, it's pretty good. And just filter itself by going to soul and draw a card. That's the best part. I mean, grade 1 or higher, that's also pretty good. So it's force your opponent to guard with trigger unit, basically. Basically your Silent Tom. And like I said, there's a lot of cards that make you discard. Next is 4 copy of this. It depends. If you go first, you will never activate his skill, because when the attack hit, and the second skill is mostly what we use him for. But then if you go second, it's quite useful to use the first skill. Basically when attack hit, you bind a card in your hand and you draw a card. So basically Lost Break, but then you need to hit, and it's on Vanguard. Next is one of the most useless cards this deck, 4 copy of Worker. When placed, you put a card from the drop zone to the bottom. You can go for trigger anything, and if you put a grade 3 or higher, you can Soul Blast 2 and draw a card. A lot of people, when they first saw this, you're like, oh, this card is weak. You need Soul Blast 2. Well, this deck doesn't Soul Blast any except this way. I'll take that. I'm probably gonna do some play video with Sarah if you have time. Next is Carlin. When boost Soul Blast 1, your opponent cannot intercept during this battle, and your opponent can only call out 3 card. 3 card part, I don't see opponent call more than 3 card, but maybe in the future when we get more better stuff. I mean, not intercepting is already okay, so that's why I run 2 copy of him. I run 2 copy of her. She helped filtering the drop zone. I can literally discard a grade 4 and then plus 3k, 5k to 3 unit. And then I can bind it with Lipid on her, which is really useful. Normally you finish your opponent when you ride Mystery the second time, where you get like plus 10k to 6 unit. If you don't end them there, you might lose. Actually, I run 8 crit because 8 crit. I mean, this deck doesn't draw that much, but they do a good job. I might cut some crit to add some draw, but this is an early deck build, so yeah. 4 copy of the draw PG. Nice. 4 copy of the Hue Disappointment that's not Uluru, and our starter which looked like a Tajikase unit. So yeah, that's my deck profile. I could change something. I still see this is better than Gun Vessel. Grade 1 slot for an 8 of this, pretty nice. I might cut 2 of him for 4 of her, or cut 2 of her for 4 of him. It just need a lot more test play, or I could add more idealized, but at this point I see Mystery Freeze is the god, and you can just filter Mystery Freeze back to the deck. If it go to the drop zone, you can use this. If you really want to use idealized for some weird reason, even though Mystery Freezes do a lot more better, you can, I guess you can return this with you can return idealized. Before I end this video, expect Silver to make a deck profile, and it will be this deck. I have nothing against him, but he just used the deck here, so probably gonna comment in his video why he run Retro Axe Dragon. Maybe he didn't use this build. Maybe I'm dreaming all this time. That's probably it. Probably gonna do Gear Chronicle first because it's so famous. Yep, definitely. I hope I'm actually dreaming though, because I really don't want him to copy all these builds. I respect him, but if he keep copying these builds, it's kind of weird, because some of these builds are not that good. Well, you're probably gonna do this first so you can do the Silver Wolf joke. That might be it. I was so laughing because this deck before, he only run he doesn't run Mystery Freeze for some weird reason. Yeah, ask him in the video why are you running Retro Axe? Why are you running Mystery Flare? Okay, so yeah, that's it for the video. I'm gonna do a collab with Seraph tomorrow. Don't know if I will do more video today. It's my birthday. That's why I'm doing this. It's my birthday celebration. Yeah. That's cool, right? I guess. This video is already over 10 minutes. Why am I doing this with my life? Why am I playing card game? Why am I playing card game in my life? Should I say like a new word? Because normally I see you guys in the next video. Shark Burst signing out.